Ayodhya, one of India's holiest cities and the birthplace of Lord Ram, holds profound significance in Hindu tradition. Revered as the seventh avatar of Lord Vishnu, Lord Ram embodies the highest ideals for men, women, and civilization. The historical narrative of Ayodhya is one of compassion, absolute worship, kinship, sacrifice, symbolizing the glorious ideals set by Lord Ram. However, in the last few centuries, Ayodhya became a site of conflict due to actions of the invaders. The birthplace of Lord Ram was marked by a Hindu temple, which stood for over a millennium. In 1528, the Mughal invader Babur demolished the temple and erected a mosque, the Babri Masjid, in its place. Despite Mughal and British rule, Hindu devotees continued to worship at the site they believed was Lord Ram's birthplace. The matter eventually reached the courts, and in 2010, the High Court ruled that the site was originally home to a Vishnu temple. The High Court decision, dividing the land into three parts, two for Hindu parties and one for the Muslim party, was challenged in the Supreme Court of India. In 2019, after over 40 days of hearings, the Supreme Court delivered a unanimous judgment. The ruling affirmed four main points. Number one, the site originally housed a temple dedicated to Lord Vishnu. Number two, there is enough documented evidence from as early as the 8th century to prove it is Lord Ram's birthplace. Number three, the mosque built in 1528 was constructed on the ruins of the ancient temple, utilizing the temple's pillars and its foundation. And number four, Hindus' continuous reverence for the site over hundreds of years and never giving up on their claim to the site, coupled with archaeological findings and historical accounts, led the Supreme Court of India to conclude that the land indeed belonged to a Hindu temple. Consequently, the Supreme Court overturned the High Court's decision, awarding the entire land to Hindus and allocating 5 acres elsewhere for a mosque. The Supreme Court's decision sparked debates and fueled the spread of misinformation in the news, in the media, and on social media, which you might be seeing. This likely includes discussions about the potential use of the land for educational institutions or hospitals. While some may argue for this kind of development, emphasizing the need to prioritize essential services, a holy site's sanctity should be preserved if possible. It's like randomly building a hospital over the Church of the Nativity in Bethlehem, which is considered one of the oldest churches in the world and the site where Jesus was born. The hospital can be built elsewhere. Building a school or a hospital at the birthplace of Lord Ram is nothing but a morally empty argument. Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi welcomed this Supreme Court judgment, asserting that it showcased India's ability to resolve a centuries-old dispute constitutionally. The much-anticipated Ram Mandir, seen as a symbol of India's ancient civilization, is expected to not only uphold traditional values, but also contribute to Ayodhya's economic growth, making it a prominent pilgrimage destination for devotees across the world. With Lord Ram's global worship, Ayodhya is poised to also become a significant cultural and spiritual hub for over 1 billion people across Southeast Asia. If you're looking forward to the inauguration of the Ram Mandir in Ayodhya, please leave your comments below. I want to know what you think. Namaste.